Good morning. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have a setback and rebound super quickly? Or how some people have massive challenges, but they always seem to skate by. They always seem to get through. They always seem to come out the back end smiling. Well, it's likely because they embrace the concept of personal responsibility. So I want to talk a little bit this morning about personal responsibility and how it works. Now, responsibility might mean different things to different people. One of the definitions is an obligation or a debt. You have a responsibility to do something. You have a responsibility to take care of your mother, a responsibility to take care of your kids, a responsibility to take care of a loved one. And that's a great definition of responsibility. But what I'm talking about here, and one of the definitions that I really like of responsibility, is the ability to respond. Now, what Jack Canfield calls it, E plus R equals O. So E is an event. So an event happens, then it's your response. So you add the event plus your response together and you get an outcome. And the event's going to happen. There are things that happen outside of our control every day. So whatever the event is, then how you respond to it is going to determine the outcome. When COVID first hit, there was all kinds of responses to COVID. Some people chose to ignore it. Some people didn't believe it. Some people thought it was something gone. It was a market. It was something we had to do. Like some restaurants closed. They just went out of business. They made the decision to go out of business. Other restaurants went big on takeout, and a lot of them found it was more profitable to do takeout. And I know restaurants. I know some people who actually started designing their new restaurants with smaller footprints and do more takeout because they realized with a smaller footprint you could make a better profit. So E plus R equals O. Your event happens, your response to it is going to determine your outcome. Now, so I had a friend who is a photographer. She has photo booths, but her photo booths are pretty unique. They're small campers that she decorates and designs, and you go into it. She hauls them around to events like fairs and flea markets and places that are concerts, places where there's going to be a lot of people, and people are having fun and they want to get pictures and they can get cool pictures. So she decorates them. She does one at Christmas where she has a Santa Claus come out and you get a picture with your kids with Santa Claus. She does one for Valentine's where you can dress up in whatever you want to dress up in for Valentine's, and you can, it's just any kind of event. She was there. Okay. Well, when COVID hit, there are no events. So therefore no business. And there's not really a pivot from that, but we said, all right, what are your skills? This is what she did. She said, well, I'm a photographer. I take good pictures. I said, well, so what can we do with photography? Well, I once had a client who sells IT and electronics, used IT and electronics. Basic way they sell them, they do some big deals where they just do one-to-one, but mostly they sell everything through eBay. They get the used computer. They list it on eBay. Well, one of the big deals is how good do those pictures look? Well, what my friend did is she started selling things on eBay. Well, what does it matter? Well, she's a great photographer. So they made a photography basic small studio where she could take like a dish or whatever she was selling, take great pictures of it, put it on there and sell it. And she ended up making a pretty good living through COVID. She at least survived COVID. Now, here's the cool thing. As COVID ended, events are coming back. Okay. Now she's got two businesses. She's got the event business and the business that she responded to, that she created by responding to the event. So well done. Well done. Now she's got two businesses that read two streams of income. Everybody knows that multiple streams of income are a better thing. And she's more immune to another catastrophic event like the COVID thing. Now, that was brilliant. Now, so it doesn't really matter what the event is or what happens to you or what challenges you face. I want you to stop back and remember E plus R equals O. The event will happen. Your response will determine your outcome. So remember that those people that are always skating through or rebounding very quickly, what they're doing is they're responding to an event positively and getting a positive outcome. So I hope you've enjoyed the learning today. And until next time, all the best.